Mahan Arena. They also double it as a meat locker because it is freaking cold in here. Can't see the other side of the ice because my breath is. Here, let me do it in front of the camera here. Regina Ring Out Association Sniperz. And I was talking with some of the coaches and parents earlier, and I was like, hey, who do you guys want me to give a shout out to? Who do you want me to give a call out to? And, well, this is what they said. They said, Barry, let's give a warm sniper welcome to me. Yes, that's right. They want me to thank me for being here today. But I can't take all the credit. We got Matthew here. We got Stevie here on the camera. Stevie's just trying to keep warm. Hey, Lex. And we got my, one sec.
Brinley with it now. Up to Izzy. Izzy's looking for a pass to the corner to Ellis, just out of her reach.
All right, a little bit of a jam up there down in the far corner. Who comes up with it? Looks like Emma comes up with it. Over to Ellis. Ellis circling, looking for a lane. Gets a little bit of lane, gets tripped up a bit. No call there. Goalie rink. Goalie fires it way up into the high slot. Well, it looks like there's something going on down in that corner. It's a little slippery there. A couple players have packed it in. We got there. I can't see that far. Anyway, we got, looks like Izzy. Izzy's keeping it in at the blue line. Gets her up to Emma. Emma's darting around, fires it over to Ellis. Ellis just off the boards, picks it up on the far side. Gets a wicked pass back across the high slot. Over to, Hydra intercepts it, and they're coming down in with numbers. To get it across, quick move by the Hydra player. And try to get a shot, with a shot away, she scores! Melichuk with a shot. Sneaks it through the 5-hole of Izzy. 1-0 Hydra.
Are you so happy that this scored?
I'm happy when Madison over to Zoe. Zoe fires it in just out of Sophie's reach. There's something going on in that corner down there. That's like the fourth girl that's packed it in. Good back check by Sophie. Booting across. Brooklyn picks it up, fires it into our zone, their zone. Layla dragging the defender. Quick bouncing out into the neutral zone. Brooklyn back with it. Picks it up, skating through the neutral zone. Gets it up to Layla. No, not Layla. That's Zoe. Zoe fires in. Picks it up, looking for a lane. Coming across the high slot. Going to go for a little skate here and behind the net. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Dumps it out front, just out of Sophie's reach. But she gets it back anyway. She's going back forward as the net. Gets a quick backhand away. Should be a reset. There it goes. Layla pounding away down in the corner. Sophie chasing after the defender. Circling back at their blue line. Quick pass up in the neutral zone. Ellis is checking hard on the play. Maddie fighting for the ring. Couple players going hard on it. That must have been a shot clock violation there with the buzzer. Izzy fires it up to Madison. Madison coming across the blue, takes it up to Emma. Emma sees Maddie. Maddie does not see the ring there. Beautiful pass by Emma. Quick fire up into the neutral zone. It's going to be a two-line pass, but Zoe is flying back into our zone to pick it up. Quick cut around the back of our net and flying out into the high slot. Slides it over to Ellis. Ellis cutting across the blue. Quick pass up to Emma. Emma coming across the high slot. Just gets poked away on her. Good block there by Brinley. Over two lines. Brinley comes back up with it. Quick turnaround. Great play by Brinley. Fires it up the sideboards. Hydra working it in our zone. Looks like trying to get a bit of an opening there, coming through the high slot. I've got a log jam going here with a bunch of players. Oh, Hydra with a goal. Quick backhand by Norman there. Gets it up over top Izzy's shoulder. A little bit of congestion in front of the high slot. Outlet, looking for a player. Sees her down in the corner. Oh, just out of her reach. Brooklyn misses it. Sophie aggressive on the forecheck. Great job, Sophie. Oh, we're going to get a penalty here for tripping. Not sure about this call, but we'll have to rewind that one and take a closer look at it. Looks like she just might have tripped up in the neutral zone, but we're getting a penalty. Hydra's going on the power play. Looks like Navy for tripping. What do you think of that play there, Lex?
I wasn't watching that one.
Yeah, you're doing gymnastics in the back corner here.
Hey.
All right, the Hydra player circling around the net. Gets fires it out front, picked off by Brooklyn. Brooklyn takes a bounce out. Away she goes. Sophie's got a few players on the go here. Zoe picks it up in the high slot. She's going in. Gets a show just off Brooklyn's stick. Cross pass. Hydra coming back with numbers. Oh my God. Kelly's young daughter, West, flying around the board, flying again. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Trying to get a shot on net. Looks like they're going to run out of time here on the shot clock. Goalie ring, shot clock violation. All right, Izzy. The goalie ring fires it off to Brooklyn. Sophie with the ring. It's a great pass over to Zoe. Zoe trying to stabilize that ring to gain entry into the zone. Picked back up by Sophie. She busted around. Oh, nice shot by Sophie. Almost gets it 5-hole. Izzy from D, cutting in. Going for a little skate in behind, looking up. Potential shot. Over to Ellis, back over to Emma, just off her reach. She gets it right back. Busting towards the center ice zone. It's a shot away. Good save by the Hydra goalie. But picked right back up again by Emma. Looking up for a pass. Gets it over to Ellis. Just off her stick. And they fire it down. Izzy with good wheels coming all the way back for that ring. Booting in behind our board or behind our net. Bounces up into the neutral zone. Great boards and out pass up to Ellis. Ellis up to Emma. Emma's looking for an opening, gets it back over to Ellis. Ellis kind of cuts in. Oh, we've got a log jam of sticks and skates there in front of their net, right in the high slot area. Ellis gets it back, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Gets the reset, but they score! Holy cow! Emma with the rebound from Ellis's quick shot clock. Tried to reset it, bounced it off the goalie, over to Emma. Emma snipes her in. Woo! All right, we got a game here, folks. 12:58 left in the first. 2-1 for Hydra. That looks like Emma from Ellis, and who was else out there? Was Sophie, or who else got that one? Just want to say for the record, my fingers are frozen right now. And I've got big mitts on. Four seconds left on the shot clock. They do not get it away. Goaltender rain. It's about 3 or 4 shot clock violations on the Hydra here so far. Izzy with the ring, looking around. Gets a quick pass up to Izzy, flying up. Gets it up. Quick pass up to Sophie. Moving with numbers. Layla's picking it up. Gets it, does a quick spin around. Looking for a pace to pass. Oh, watch that corner, slippery down there. Just knocked off the ring at the last second. Hydra coming up. Quick pass up to the neutral zone. Great back checking by Sophie. All right, Hydra working the ring around in our zone. Izzy comes up with it. He's being challenged, gets knocked down. No call. Brindley gets over there quick. A little bit of board checking going on there. A little heavy on the body is Hydra, but no calls. And Izzy picks it up again. Izzy gets dumped. Our defenseman gets dumped on the far side. And goalie Izzy does the smart play and just hangs on to it and gets for the whistle. Hydra ring our zone. There we go, here we go. Breaking out. Got Emma flying up. Oh! What a try by Emma. Great passing play out of our zone. And she just takes it off the goalie's shoulder and might have hit the crossbar and up over the net. Ellis comes whipping back in, gets a shot away. Heavy check in here by the Hydra. Got to change hands here with the mic because this one is frozen and I can't feel the mic. Holy cow. All right, who we got here? Got Ellis whipping around behind the net, looking for a little bit of a gap. Slides it back to him. And we gets the shot away just off the far post. Back over to Ellis. Got a clock reset there. Yes, we do. And back out to Emma. High slot. Over to Elise. Elise just misses the far side. Emma back on the ring. That should have been a reset. They didn't give it to us. Another shot just past the far post. Should be a reset there. They just skated away with it. There we go. Finally got the reset. Ellis coming in. Back over to, just out of Emma's reach. Comes back hard for it. Emma working hard on the ring in their zone. Quick high backhand out of the zone. Over to Zoe. Zoe doing a quick circle around. Gets it up to Chandler. Chandler's going to cut in. Gets a shot away. Tries to go 5-hole. Stopped easily by the goalie. And the goalie said, nope, we're going to get a whistle here. All right, with 9:46 left to play in the first period, 2-1 Hydra. We got a barn burner going on here, which I absolutely wouldn't mind if this barn was burning because it would be a heck of a lot warmer here. And we got my daughter doing crazy things on a net back here, some gymnastic stuff. Not sure what's going on there, but don't hurt yourself. You got to practice after this. All right, Zoe flying in behind Sophie flying in behind the net. Drops her back to Brooklyn. Quick little fight for the ring there. Hydra comes up with it. I think we got Navy there doing some quick checking. Yeah, that's Navy down there. Sorry, guys, my eyes don't see that far down to the other side of the ice. So bear with me on the far plays down in their zone. Quick up by the Sniperz into their zone. Intercepted by the Hydra defenseman. Great job by Zoe, just working her off onto the sideboards. And another great back check by Sophie, and she's being checked hard there, but she busts through. Big tough girl there, Sophie. Had a go, gets it up to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's going to cut in, gets a quick little shot away. Nice shot by Brooklyn. Quick save by the goalie. Got a scrum going on in front of the net and goaltender ring. And it looks like she's going to go for the whistle. That was a pretty quick whistle there, but she was holding it, saying, I'm not throwing it, just blow it. Which I'm not sure if let's say if you were winning a game and you want the clock to go quick and the goalie held it, and they blow the whistle right away, but you want that 5 seconds to burn down to burn off more clock. What the ruling is on that? If any of you are out there today and know the ruling, feel free to give us a shout out and let us know. All right, sniper ring. And we've got Emma over to Ellis, or backwards, Ellis over to Emma. Got Layla picking it up in the corner, comes flying out into the high slot, gets it over to Ellis. Oh, quick shot by Ellis. Great pass by Layla. Ellis comes back up with her rebound. Let's go for a quick circle here. Gets it across. Layla's working at the ring. Does a quick spin back around. Gets a shot away just off the post. Goalie fires it in behind the net to their defenseman. Defenseman over to the other defenseman. Coming out of the corner. Got a bit of a bump going on there. No call. Ring comes up into the neutral zone. Zoe picks it off at the blue line. Got a big scrum going there between Zoe and the other players. The players trying to work their way into our zone. Keeping them outside. They get the shot clock going again. Good job by Ellis keeping them wide. Quick shot there. Goes in behind the net. Tendler's trying to fight it out. Keeps it going. Gets her out. Good job by Tendler there. Gets it out to the neutral zone. Puts it up to Layla. Layla fires her in. Over to Emma. Emma picks it up. Being checked hard on the play. Gets knocked down. No call. Hydra coming out over top the blue line. Fires her up into the neutral zone. Zoe's on that one. Comes up with it. But Hydra does a quick whack on the stick and gets a bit of a scrum going on right at the blue line. Hydra comes up with it. Big play by Tendler, keeping her to the outside. Oh, she takes a dump in behind in the boards there, up against the boards. Hopefully she's okay. It looks like she's all right, skating off the ice. The Hydra player. Got a little scrum going up at the high slot. Tendler comes up with it. Gets it up to Brooklyn, just out of Brooklyn's reach. Hydra come up with it at their blue line. Looks like they got a 3-on-0. Tendler gets back. Quick shot. Got it open and gets it out to Tendler. Tendler misses the pass. Hydra coming back out of their zone with numbers. All the way down, unless you got some kind of breakout play where you got numbers going with you. All right, back into their zone. A little bumping going on. Sophie on the ring, knocks it free. And not sure why they're doing the clock reset there, because they haven't got possession yet. Now they do. Should be a reset there. No reset on that one. All right, who we got? Brooklyn. Brooklyn coming in behind the net, circling around out front. Over to Sophie. Sophie picks it up, cuts across the high slot. Gets the shot away, blocked out in front by the Hydra defenseman. Brooklyn picks it up, tries for a quick backhand. A little bit of a scrum going on in the high slot there. Bodies everywhere, and the ring finally pops out. Picked up by Zoe. No, not picked up by Zoe. Banged off her stick. Blue line violation. She crossed over top it there, but unfortunately, referee missed that one. They come down, breaking down. They get a shot away. Good save by Izzy. 3:35 left of the first. Izzy fires it off to Zoe, but 5-second time clock violation. And that was a pretty quick 5 seconds. And I guess the refs are pretty cold, too. They want to keep this thing going and get out of this game. Don't blame them. All right, going to change hands back into the other one to get this here warm. All right, Hydra with the ring, circling the front of our net, coming across in behind the net. Still circling back in behind, comes up through the high slot, looking for an opening, fires it wide into the corner. Flies back in there. Hydra definitely the more aggressive team here, and aggressive in a good way. Quicker forechecking, quicker on the ring. They are, as I like to say, they are checking with their legs. Their legs are moving, and they're not letting up at all. Where, unfortunately, right now we're skating in sand, and they're skating on quick ice. All right, here we go. Hydra coming out of their own zone, looking for a pass in the neutral zone. Blocked down by Ellis in the neutral zone. Great play by Ellis. Ellis looking up for a pass, gets her over to Emma. Emma breaks through. Ooh, just off the stick of Ellis there off the far side. Coming for a high circle here. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Still circling around. Going to go for another little trip around the net. 10 seconds left. Clock reset as Hydra picks up the ring. Hydra gets it onto the neutral zone. They have a player free, gets it. That in out. Great back check by Brindley. What a back check there. Great job. Gets it up to the girl from behind and knocks the ring off her stick. Another great back check over there by her defensive partner, Izzy. Fires it up in the neutral zone, just in behind Navy. With Brindley and Navy on the ring. They fire it way down into our zone. Izzy picks it up. Going for a skate here, looking up to see if she's got any players to pass it up to. Sees Ellis out in the neutral zone, picks it up. Ellis takes it off the boards over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn coming out of the corner with it, gets a pass out front, intercepted by the Hydra defense. And there is 25 seconds left in the first period here. Hydra coming away on a breakaway, gets the shot away, just slightly misses the net. Slides into the crease. Izzy gets it away over to the other Izzy. Izzy gets it up in the neutral zone out to Elise. Elise does a quick circle and breaks away from the defender. And that's it for the first period. What a game we got going on here. Hydra got their legs going. They are flying out there today. 3-1. Hydra over Sniperz after the first period. I'm going to set the mic down here for a second and go outside this back door. It probably gets 10 degrees warmer once you step outside. And again, those of you who are wondering where you can buy your beef, we're in a meat market here, and there's slabs of beef and pork just hanging here, chilling in the freezer right next to us here. And now I think Lexi Tendler is going to be taking over the second half of this game for the commentary. We'll see how that goes. We had a request, but she's going to go anyway. All right, so Barry's Tees tips of the game so far. When in doubt, get it out, fire it all the way down. Again, they can't score from their zone unless Riley's playing on the team. And we've seen where she can score from pretty much anywhere. And that was last year's Sniperz. And check with your legs, score with your legs, meaning beat them to every ring, get to every ring. When you catch up to them, don't lock the legs. Don't lock the legs. Keep skating. As soon as you lock the legs and you're checking, is usually when you get your penalties. So just keep those legs moving all the way through the checks. Keep those legs moving to those free rings. It's disappointing when you're the closest player to the ring and their player comes from behind you and beats you to the ring. So every ring's our ring. Skate with your legs. Check with your legs. Score with your legs. Over to you, Lexi Tendler.
All right, looks like it's going to be Hydra's ring. All right, we have Maddie and Zoe on D, and we have Navy, Ellis, and Emma. And our wonderful goalie, Izzy. Okay, Sniperz are going to stop this ring over, keeping them from getting the pass in. They somehow got it in. Zoe's pushing out now. And Ellis is trying to push out with Maddie. Zoe on it now. She's going to go behind the net to get it. Gets body check. I don't know. Emma with it now. Good pass up from Zoe. Emma up to Ellis. Ellis is on breakaway. She's going to shoot it. And just off the post. Good checking by Emma. Emma's going to get back on it. Emma on it now. She's defending her. with Navy. Zoe pushing out now. Won't let her in. Going in for a shot. Good save by Izzy with left hand. Zoe on it now. Emma's couldn't quite stab it. She's back on it now. She gets that check away. Now she's keep checking. Checking monster right there. Emma and Navy on it now. What a check. And what a dramatic. Okay, looks like Sniperz and Hydra are both fighting in a clump. Gets it out over the blue line. Emma on it now again. Ellis is on it now. Loses the ring and back on it. Gonna shoot it up to Navy. Navy couldn't quite stab it, but she's back on it now. Navy up to Brooklyn, but Brooklyn wasn't quite there. Brooklyn with it now. Brindley with that great stab. One hand on her stick. Hydra couldn't quite stab it, so that gives us the Sniperz an advantage. Sophie Bear with it now. She's going around the net looking for options. Wants to shoot it. Is going to take a good shot. Good save by the goalie Hydra. Good shot by Sophie Bear. 5 seconds for the Hydra. It's going to be our ring on the left for the offense. Brooklyn with it now. Brooklyn to Sophie. Sophie's going behind the net. Brooklyn going through the defense. Can't quite get it on her stick. Sniperz are going to try getting that ring back. Izzy on it now with a good check. Brindley's going in the corner for the ring. And gets hit right in the corner, but no call there. That should have been a penalty for sure. Looks like Brindley's up and going. Good block by Brindley. Izzy with it now. Sophie. Sophie's going for it. Izzy's going in for a shot. She's going to look for options or either shoot it. She's going cycling around. Gets turned out. Gets saved by the Hydra goalie. Elise on it now with it. Gets turned. Gonna look for options. Gonna look for a pass. Going around the net. She gets checked. No worries. She's gonna get back on it. Gets checked again. Good teamwork by the Sniperz. Should I go ask the predictions of who's gonna win?
No. Hey, keep going.
Okay. Zoe's on it now. Falls right into the boards. She's gonna get back up to go back on D. Madison on it now with a good turn. Up to Zoe. Zoe's back up and going. Up to Emma. Emma's on a breakaway now. She's gonna go. Shoots. Good save by the goalie from Hydra. Doesn't know where it went. Looks like it's going to be Sniperz ring for goalie 5 seconds. Emma's going to take it. She's going to pass it to Ellis, just out of her reach. Ellis is going to go for top, cycling. Going to look for options. Pass across the crease. No one was there. Zoe's on it now. Gets Maddie blocks that girl. Elise on it now. Up to Emma. Emma up to... Wait, what? Oh, Emma has it now. Emma's gonna go in the middle. Oh, just in the corner. Good shot by Layla. Just off the net. Madison trying to get that check back. Needs to get back now. Zoe with it now. She's gonna try checking the ring off her stick. Good save by Izzy. Brooklyn with it now. She's gonna pass it up to Navy. Navy needs to get back there. Good stab by Izzy. Izzy gives it to Brooklyn. Brooklyn with it now, cycling behind the net. She's gonna go for a cycle. Brinley up to Sophie, just out of her reach. Looks like Hydra's gonna get a penalty for slashing. Gonna be Sniper's ring in the offensive zone. On it now, she's gonna go for a little cycle. Gets around the D. Gonna go in for a little walk the crease. Emma on it now, she's gonna go for a feisty, checky Emma. Who's that? Ellis on it now, up to Elise. Elise can't quite stab those rings. Gets bodied.
Give him the ring. Give him the ring.
Gets bodied. Looks like it's going to be a Hydra penalty once the Hydra touches it. Elise going in. She's going to cycle, look for her box option. And it's going to be a 3-on-2 in the offensive zone for the Snipers. Brooklyn has it now. She's going to pass it to Sophie. Sophie's going to pass it back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn up to Sophie. Sophie back down to Brooklyn. Brooklyn takes a good shot. Good save by the Hydra goalie.
Come on, Sniper!
Gets around Layla. Looks like it's going to go full ice. Madison's going to touch it now. Won't stab the ring, though. But she just wants to touch it. She falls. She's going to yeet it over the blue line, but can't quite go over the blue line. Sophie up to Zoe. Zoe up to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's with it now. She's going to go in for a good shot. Good shot by Brooklyn. Good save by the goalie. Madison on it now. She's going to go look for some options pass to into the zone. She's getting checked, but she's still on it. Zoe with it now. She's going to go in for a little shot right there. She's going to go behind the net. Going to go around and around. Good drop pass by Zoe. Sophie with it now. She's going to shoot it. Just out on the post. Hydra with it now. Going behind the net. Brooklyn's going to go on it now. Going to push her out. Madison's checking now. She has the ring. She fell, but she's back up on her feet. Brooklyn with it now. She's going to skate. Backhand shot just on the side of the post. Snipers need to do good checking right now. High sticking. Okay, it looks like there's going to be a high sticking for the Hydra for trying to reach for that high ring. Ellis on it now. She's going to go in for a shot. Just on the post side again. Wow, what a good block by Izzy. Penalty for Hydra for high sticking. I know. I just said that. My oh my.
one going to take the ring?
Okay, Navy's on it now. She's going to pass it down to Ellis. Ellis on it now. She's going behind the net. Emma's going to follow. Watch her do a back pass to her. Ellis cycling over the top. Back pass to Emma. Emma's going to go pass to Ellis. Ellis with the shot just blocked by the Hydra. Hydra with it now. Emma's going to go for... Oh, looks like Izzy's on it now. Izzy's going to look for her options past you. Sniper's got to get open. Looks like Navy's on it now. Navy's going to go cycle for that. Emma's on it now. She's going to try getting back. Hydra back into our zone. Emma with it now. She's going to go look for a breakaway option. Too hard of a pass.
Oh, man.
She's going to pass it into Navy. Navy's with a great stab there. Looks like Hydra's being a little pushy. Looks like the Hydra goalie is going to be holding it. Looks like it's going to be Sniperz ring. Looks like they're still deciding.
Lex, come on over here.
Huh? Here you go.
You still going? You got to go get ready for your practice?
Yeah, I have to go get it.
All right, back on the mic here, Barry T. Hydra going through the neutral zone, fires up into our zone. 15 seconds left on the Hydra penalty. Picked up in front of our net. Brooklyn up to Sophie. Sophie just out of her reach. Banging around out in the neutral zone. Looks like Sophie's going to come up with it. Breaks through the defenders over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn cuts in. Moving in, just gets out, fires it away off the goalie's stick and looking for a free throw here. Wow, that was a long 5 seconds. And Hydra breaking out of the zone. Definitely a two-line pass here. Zoe picks it up, comes skating out into the neutral zone. Gets a bank pass and out. Brooklyn held up in the neutral zone. Izzy dumped there. Looks like they're going to get a penalty. Good call. Good call. All right, what do we got left here? 7:47 left in the second period, and it is still 3-1 for Hydra. And Sniperz going back on the power play. Layla taking the free ring, fires it over to Ellis. Ellis circling back in behind the net. Oh, quick little pass out front to Ellis, just off her stick. Goalie ring. Goalie looking for a quick. Whoa, that was a long 5 seconds there, folks. And here we go. Emma picks it up, fires it into the zone. Ellis got her wheels going there, picks it up, goes for a little skate across the high slot. Straight arm. I think you're not allowed to have your arm straight out like that when you're defending. I think you can have it bent, but when it's straight out, it's supposed to be a penalty. Looks like they get away with one there doing that. Ellis comes in, backhand over to Emma. Emma with a quick backhand into the goalie. Goalie fires it in behind the net to their defenders. And straight up into the neutral zone. Oh, Izzy picks it off. Coming for a quick skate around the net. Looking for an opening to get a shot away. Gets tripped up there in front of the net. No call on that one. And another trip there in front of the net. From the player who... Oh, and another trip on the sideboards. Oh my gosh, the referees have put away their whistles here. And I'm telling you, folks, and I'm going to get a lot of flack for this one. If this was Hydra players all over the ice, I tell you, it would be a different story. Anyway, we gotta all live together in our happily ringette family here. Brindley back in behind the net, coming out from the side, coming up the sideboards here, gets a quick pass up to Navy. Navy with a good job getting that one. Fires her up to Ellis. Ellis cutting across. Quick backhand, gets her own rebound. Goes for a quick little skate here. 6 minutes left in the second. Looks for it open, gets the backhand away. Oh, just off the side of the net. Beautiful shot, Ellis. And shot clock violation. All right, Hydra ring here. 1,000, 1,000. Gets the ring away. And we had 4 skaters in the red line there and no call there. So there you have it, folks, on the broadcast. I'm an equal opportunity broadcaster here where for at least 3 or 4 seconds we had 4 players inside the blue with no call. So Sniperz get away with one there. All right, Brooklyn to take the draw. 5:30 left in the second period. Over to Sophie. Sophie's going to go for a quick skate in behind the net. Circling back around. Comes out in front of the net. Gets backhand. Wheels a shot away. Good save. Oh, and another shot by Navy off to the side of the net. Navy picks up the loose ring. Looking for a pass out front. Could be a little drop to Brooklyn. Beautiful drop pass by Navy to Brooklyn. Brooklyn coming through. Cutting out to the front of the net. Sophie with a quick shot. Oh! What a save by Catherine off to the side of the net. Great play by the goalie of the Hydra here today. And another quick shot by Brooklyn. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Catherine's like, nope, we're just going to take a quick break here. All right. So Sniperz ring. Sniperz ring. 4:48 left in the second period. 3-1 Hydra. All right. Emma over to Ellis. Ellis back to Emma. Emma trying to break in. Gets it up to the red. Not out though. Sniperz working on the ring hard. Oh, there we go. Good call. Good call. Good call. You're on mic. Careful. All right. Penalty to Hydra. Got a couple fans off to my right here. Hopefully that didn't go over the mic, what they were saying. So, all right. Yelling that wasn't a call, but, well, we know these calls can go either way. And they call themselves very passionate fans. So we'll go with that. Okay, got Emma over to Ellis. Ellis breaking out of the side zone with it. Looking for a bit of an opening. Gets the opening, gets the shot away. Quick stop by Catherine there. And fires it in behind the net. Emma's just getting mugged back in behind the net, but she comes up with the ring. Great job, Emma. Go for a skate, Emma. Go for a skate away from it. Skate away from the checks. Oh, what a save, Catherine. Beautiful toe save on Elise. Saving a for sure goal. And unfortunately breaks the 5-second you gotta throw it or they blow the whistle rule. Hydra with a quick change here. Or sorry, Sniperz with a quick change here. Who we got out here now? Brooklyn at center. Nope, Sophie at center. Brooklyn over to the far side. Over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn taking it. Oh, going for the house. Fires it. Comes back through. Layla picks it up on the sideboards. Going through the high slot. Gets a backhand away. Saved by the goalie. Goalie's looking for a quick pass behind the net. 1 minute left in the Hydra penalty. Miscommunication by the Hydra team. Brooklyn coming out, circling around the front, kicks a quick stop, gets the shot away. Oh, just off the far post. Hydra picking it up behind their net, breaking it out, flying up the sideboards, gets a pass out into the neutral zone. And Hydra's on their way. Down into the zone. Picked up by Izzy. Izzy fires it all the way up to Layla. Layla with a quick pass up to Brooklyn. Brooklyn picks it up. Gonna cut back against the zone. Puts it away. Still fighting with the ring. Pulling in the high slot there. Izzy picks it up in the neutral zone, looking for a quick pass up. Sees Brooklyn again. Off the boards and up. Brooklyn gets it. Jammed out on the boards. Still comes up with the ring. Comes through the front. Little high stick to the face there. Oh my gosh. This is that crazy game we got going on here. All kinds of infractions. Hopefully the girls get out of this one safe and no injuries. All right, we got six seconds left in the Hydra penalty. 2:26 left in the period. 3-1 for Hydra. Quick line change by Sniperz. All right, we got Emma booting around in behind the net. Gets it out to Navy. Just off Navy's stick. Back over to Emma. Emma fires it just over top the net. Should have been a reset on that one. No reset. And now they get the reset. Fires it up the boards, out to the neutral zone. Good check by Izzy. Hydra back on the ring. Good. She barely quick shot in. 23 seconds left on the shot clock. Minute 20 left in the game. Ellis circling around. Fires a shot away, resets the clock. Looks like Catherine's just going to go for the whistle. All right, comes down to this. 1 minute, 8 seconds left in the second period. And new shot clock for Sniperz. New line-out, new defense partners. 1:08 left in the second. Sophie circling around behind the net. Out front. Tries to pass over to Brooklyn. Doesn't get across to her. Hydra player just going for a skate here. Going to wear down the clock. Good idea on her part. Gets it out into the neutral zone. Fires it up in the neutral zone. And big jam up in front of the net. The whistle was already blown before she shot it in. Hydra down in our zone, moving it around, shoots it out of the zone. Looks like this could be game. If Hydra do what I think they're going to do and just go for a long escape with this ring, that's what they're doing. They got 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Fire it way down into the sniper zone. 4 seconds, 2 seconds left on the shot clock. And that will pretty much do it for the game. 10 seconds left in the second period. 3-1 Hydra. Goalie ring. Pretty much no chance of getting 2 goals here. So they're just going to let the clock wind down. And what a game we had here at Mahan. Hydra, the better team today. They had their legs going. Congratulations, Hydra. And great try, Sniperz. All right, I'm going to go sit in the lobby and let my toes and fingers thaw out and get ready for my next girls practice, Fusion, coming up next at 2:30. All right, your next action for the Sniperz will be, do we got a game this week coming up? Monday. We got a game coming up Monday. So we'll be back on the broadcast Monday. Hopefully it's a warmer rink. Where are we playing? Please say Cooperators. Staples. Oh, good. All right. Meat market number 2. Okay. Just signing off here from the broadcast crew. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Stevie. My daughter, Lexi, getting all dressed up to go on the ice next. And myself, Barry T. Congratulations, Hydra. See you next time. In the meantime and in between time, Barry Tendler for Stampede Wrestling. Those of you old enough know will know.